live once again for the Cabrini Kid Podcast. This is episode 3. I got my returning guest with me, Terry Riley, and we have our first time guest with us, Chevy, not the old school Jackson. Chevy, say what's up to the people.
What's good, y'all?
Perfect. All right, so we're gonna jump into some stuff. And today we got an all men cast. Somebody got some echo. Somebody echoing.
Oh shoot! It's probably my shit, bro. Hold on. I'm on that work computer, man. Let me go ahead and get off of it. Hold on. Go ahead.
Is it still echoey?
Yo. Yeah, it was Terry computer. So we gonna hop into not Terry computer. It wasn't Terry's computer.
No, that's that nigga shit this time.
Mine?
Chevy, it might be your computer.
Hang on.
It's like Davey got the iPhone and we all got the Androids and shit right now.
Okay, let me see. Can y'all hear? Everybody good? We in there. Okay, I don't know who. Oh, it wasn't.
Hell, that's your shit, David. Hey, bro. Hey, man. I know I need better lighting. I just was telling them niggas in here, bro. I'm in a different office today.
You know what it is?
This shit got me dark.
I just fixed it. My bad. Everybody, we good.
All right, bet.
We good. All right, so we gonna hop in. I got Felix in here with us. He said, Terry, you need some better light. He was greasy a little bit earlier.
Boy.
But he cleaned it off, so we back in good. We got Josh with us. Josh from the Purge Josh the Great. Tuned in. Glad to have you with us. We also got Geneva, the beautiful. She said we sound good. We sound tight.
Hey, hold on. Before you get started, hey, Felix, did we get the info from G or not? G, did you get us the info we needed? Hey, did we find out from last episode?
I saw the last episode.
Geneva said, "I see nothing. There was nothing in the group chat."
She said
we got Bria with us. Bria Capriati, thank you for tuning in. Looks like she's on YouTube. And Felix said, "Nah, dude, I'm good." All right, so we're gonna touch on a couple topics, and I feel like these two probably definitely gonna take us at least an hour or so. The first topic that I'm gonna touch on, I posted earlier this week on Facebook. It was a post from Tyrese Gibson's ex-wife, Samantha Lee, and she posted, and she has a nice little platform, and she has been posting that it's kind of self-help type of things and dating advice, stuff like that. But she did put up a post earlier this week. And it was a video. I won't be able to play it, but I can give you the gist of it. Basically, what she said was she does not advocate for anybody having casual sex while they're dating. There were some tidbits in there that she gave. One of the tidbits was, she doesn't want that to get her attached to the wrong person. Also, she also made it seem like, if you're dating 3, 4, 5, 6 different dudes, you're still vetting them out. You're still trying to figure out which one is the best option for you. What do y'all think about that? What do you think about not having sex until you are in a committed relationship?
I'll let you lead, Terry.
I was going to go ahead and go on that one, but not having sex before in a committed relationship. Man, let's see. How yes. I can't agree with that one, man. We got to tap in earlier than that. We got to know what we up against. Like I can't. You can get in there like hey, I can be whack, she could be whack, and if you're in a relationship now, you locked in. What? Oh, you gonna wait? Okay, we break up. You want to break up with me because the sex was whack after we just spent the last, I don't know how long people was waiting to do that shit, but. I mean, say 6 months, you go dating this woman or man without having sex and all that. And then, bam, you get in there and you're like, this is not what I signed up for. You know that? And like the feelings are attached in 6 months, motherfuckers in love. Fuck. In 2 weeks, people are in love. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, that's how it is nowadays. 2 weeks, people in love. So can you imagine 6 months? Like, you in love at that point. Like, so like, do you end the relationship now because the sex is whack? Like, or you try to like find a way around it? Like, hey, I mean, you gotta throw a toy in there, or whatever you got to do at that point. But I don't know. I couldn't personally wait 6 months to clap no cheeks.
No, yeah, I second that 1,000 times. Nope. We gotta, like I told you in the comments, we gotta test drive that thing. And and I get it. I get women are a little different than men when it comes to the sexual things. I feel like women do get a little more attached, but nah. Honestly, I sometimes I build a little intimacy off that too. Just physically that part of it, and just nah. Here's a no for me. And I ain't said I'm going around sleeping with everybody. Like,
it ain't happening.
But if we casually dating, we've been talking for about a month or so. I'm imagining at some point we've done it, and it's just a no for me.
But so my other question on top of that though would be like, how long, like, how many dates are you in before you like ready? Obviously, we could tap in right away if we really want to. Obviously,
right.
If we want to get it out the way, let's get it out the way. But like if you're talking about like truly investing your time into this person, like everybody is saying, like what's that wait period look like? Is it a 1 date, 2 date, 3 date? Like how long are we waiting before 2 days? Felix said so. 3 max.
Honestly, no, I feel Felix, man. I feel him. Yeah, 4 is wasting my time. Like you
4
said.
is definitely.
I'm not
at that point. We out of cash. At that point, we just spending money.
Literally. If I'm 4 dates in and we kind of that's more like you just like you said, you're just getting something out of me. You're just getting meals and shit out of me. I'm not here for another friend. Like
that ain't even a friend. Like
so then would you then say if a girl, let's say you slept with a girl right off the bat? Bria said wild. 2 days is wild.
That is wild. 2 dates is wild.
I mean,
I agree.
We're gonna put a pin in that. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna start that because we're gonna come back to that.
Yeah.
But if you sleep with a girl too soon, versus if you get to a point where you're just like, look, we, like you said, we 3, 4, 5 days in, we've been talking every day. Like Felix said, what are we doing? It's been 3, 4 weeks. The natural progression of things is, we're leading towards something physical, and it's just not getting there. How do you weigh those two things, right? Because if you do it right off the bat, it doesn't mean that the relationship is going to work. If you wait, that doesn't mean the relationship is going to work.
Right.
So where do you value it? Do you just say like, the natural progression leads the way, or no, there's other things I need to see from you first before we get to that point?
Man, that's crazy. I just got a text right now saying 5 dates minimum. Sorry, my bad. I got thrown off. I looked at my phone. 5 dates minimum is crazy, but
there's that's not no.
We're not going 5 dates. I'm sorry, but I don't know, man. Like you could. you can go in right away. Like I've had different mindsets. I guess it's according to how you go into the situation. Are you going into the situation looking to only smash, and you know you got to go on a couple dates just to get to that agenda, like sometime, or like, it's at the end of the day, we all got an agenda for what we want from the man for women or the woman. Like, and I say this respectfully. Damn, David, you getting
Yeah, she calling you out, bro.
Hey, you're not gonna drag. You're not gonna drag.
David, I'm gonna stop real quick and let you handle that one real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, so for me personally, I'm all for the organic progression. I would never put like a time limit on it, because there's women that I've dated where we didn't get to that point, and then there's women that I've dated where the chemistry was crazy off top, right? And you organically got to that point. But as a man, if you're the one I'm texting you, I'm setting up the dates, I'm paying for the dates, I'm picking you up, I'm coming to you, I'm the one that's putting in all the effort on my end to push this organically in a certain direction. And if it don't get there, it's a problem. But the problem not on my end. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing the work I'm supposed to do. Now, if you just not feeling me, you're not telling me, now you're being dishonest.
Say that thing.
You know what I'm saying? Just say that. If you're like, well, he nice, but he not really my type, but he asked me to go out this weekend, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah, and they do that, man. Like I got homegirls that tell me they go on dates with dudes, just for the free meal and all that. Like, niggas ain't even getting no cheeks. That's crazy. Like, like they got like, hey, like I'm not. Like we can only go here, like me, like I'm a big activity person for my like dates. Like you can always, a lot of people want to do the coffee date or go to dinner. Like let's say that dinner, like I'm a big personality person. So like I want to go see how you can be, I want your personality to pop and like some type of activity. But because I'm an active person like that, like I like bowling, mini golf, all the fun shit. Like I need to know that you're gonna get out there and do that stuff with me. To me, that's gonna attract me more to like say, you know what, I can wait to hit, like cause I'm digging the personality, I feel her energy and all that. So the buildup is there a little bit more. But some like, like respectfully, like you're gonna go like you just know what you want right away. Like any woman that you talk to, you know what you're looking for right away. Any woman or whatever is talking to, you know what you're looking for from that person right out the gates. So it's like you're going to do whatever you can to get to that agenda. And like, sometimes I go into situations, I'm like, cheeks. The other times I'm going into a situation, I'm like, okay, let me see if I can date this girl. Like, but cheeks.
Oh, also, everybody like and subscribe, turn on your notifications so that way you get updates about the upcoming podcast. But Terry, that definitely goes right into what Kyrie was saying, is that women know where this is going. And I am 100% believer in the fact that when the first sentence out of your mouth when you talk to a young lady, she already know what it's going to be. It's up to you to mess that up or not mess it up, right? The ladies that's in the chat, I'm sure y'all would agree if y'all being honest. When you meet a dude, you're just like, yeah,
yeah, she fucking that nigga.
Yeah.
I might wait a date or two, but it's already a foregone conclusion. Or, nah, I don't like him at all. I really don't want him to take me out, but he nice, and I ain't got nothing else to do. Like, y'all know.
Bria says she know, yeah.
And full transparency, bro, my fiance I'm with now, we've been together for 4 years. We slept together the first time we went on our date.
Yeah.
Best relationship by far I've ever been in. So I think it all varies from women to women, but yeah, for sure they know.
I mean, like I said, sometimes you just gotta test the merchandise. You gotta see what you're signing up for and all that.
Right.
Like
exactly.
It doesn't always bring a good connection, but it doesn't always bring a bad connection. Like it can deepen things. Like not on an asshole type shit right now. Like it can deepen things at a different level that like you both need and want in your lives and all that. But there's been times like I feel like I had a girl ask me if I was gay. It was crazy. Like she was like, you ain't even like crazy, nigga. She was like, you ain't even tried nothing with me yet. And I was like,
that's all you had to say. Shit.
Yeah, like
that's all you had to say.
But it's like on some respectful shit. Like I was, because going into the sitch, I'm like, you know what? Like I digged our conversations on text,
right,
FaceTime. Like I'm like, let me push that to the side for a minute to see if, like, you know, what the connection will really be like, because I'm kind of digging it, you know. But
right.
Any other, like you said, we know, man or woman, you know, going into the situation what you want from that person and all that. Right. So you're gonna do what you can and go get to that agenda. You know, right or wrong, however you go about it, right or wrong. Every decision has a consequence, and we gonna make it happen regardless. Like unless you fuck it up, like, you know, and niggas do that too. Like,
yep, most def.
But you also can't fuck everybody. I mean, you can if that's how you want. You can, but is it the best way to go about shit? No, absolutely not. Like you asking yourself for some kind of trouble and then post on the Facebook page. He fucked all his girls on the first, you know.
That's crazy, by the way. Not that you
I
heard about that.
That's crazy,
that's
bro.
wild.
I'm trying to avoid that conversation. I brought it up right now, and
I hope I ain't never been aired out on none of these sites.
Like,
that's wild,
man. Just stay away from
that's
it.
Wild.
Chevy, you don't be out there like that, so you don't have to.
I was, but I chilled the fuck out big time, because golly, man. And even then, fuck, I'm single. Air me out. I don't give a damn. We ain't committed. We ain't exclusive. Air me out.
So let me ask you guys this question. Do you feel like there is a lot of truth to the old adage that nice guys finish last? And when I say that, I'm speaking more towards especially us, right? We obviously grew up in a certain demographic. We were probably raised by parents who are very old school. I know for me personally, you know, my father at a very young age taught me how to, like, you know, hold a door open for a lady, pull a chair out, and just kind of do chivalrous things, right?
Right.
But do you feel like in our ages, and I'm in my 40s, Terry, you in your 30s, Chevy, I think you in your 20s, ain't you?
I just turned 30. I turned 31 at the end of this month. No, like 6 days. Like 6 days. I turned 31.
So he's still in his 20s. Yeah. So we're in 3 different decades, right?
Right.
We're in 3 different decades for the most part. But when you do certain things dating wise, do you feel like you come up against a lot more of a little bit more abrasiveness when you approach women that way? And the reason, and I guess I'll lead it off by saying, like, I feel like I've been in situations where if you do certain things, it's weird to women because they're just not used to it.
Right.
They're not used to it being done for them, or for having someone look after them, or having someone do certain things for them in a certain way. So, but then there's also guys who you see, and we all have friends who are like, I'm not doing none of that. They clapping on night one, not spending no money, and you just like, but I'm trying to do it the right way.
I definitely had some situations. Like I went on a date with a girl way back before my ex and all that. I went on 2 dates with this girl, and I brought her flowers both times. And, like, you know, opening doors and all that. Like, we're sitting at a restaurant. You know the restaurant. Y'all probably know the Compass one above the hotel.
Oh yeah, the melting pot.
Yeah. So, like, you know, for me to, like, I ain't never been a fancy restaurant guy. I'm not saying that spot's fancy, but, like, for me, that was my version of fancy. You know, like, I hadn't been on dates like fancy restaurants prior to that time, right? So, like, you know, like, I'm feeling this girl, like, I'm doing my thing, like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take her out somewhere nice, like, So we go there. I brought the flowers, opened the door, got the hotel, everything. And I was trying to go for the whole shebang that
Terry,
night.
you sweet, bro. You so
Bro,
nice, dog.
yeah, it's the cancer in me, bro. I'm soft, but I'm still a nigga. But so we do the whole thing and all that. Like while we were at dinner, she was like, "I love you," and I'm just, this is second date. So I'm looking at her like, that's oh, I appreciate that. She was like, "No, like I really love you," and I was like, "Wait, like you for real?"
Nah, wrong
Yeah,
red flags
she
would have
was
started
like, "For
popping
real?"
off.
She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Damn." She was like, "You don't have to say it back to me," but she was like, like the way you've treated me throughout this whole like process, like has been like, some real shit. And like, I've never had a man buy me flowers and all this stuff, taking me to next. I'm like, what kind of niggas you mess with? I thought, like this is crazy. Hey, Felix, bro, I was trying to like really be deep in that mug.
For real.
But yeah, like she said, Jay Bird, like that was 100% like flag on the play. Obviously I did the date. We jumped in, got the cheeks. But
I
like,
was gonna say, I pray you did that night.
yeah, no, I wasn't going nowhere without the cheeks. Bro. That tab, hey, listen, I got them cheeks. That tab was like something, bro. I had that. I was like, damn, I'm 200 in. Like, but it was crazy. Like, it ain't even about the money aspect of it, but like just hearing her like say I love you after a second date. Like, we only had been talking maybe a month. Like, so hearing Shorty say like I love you, like it threw me off. Like I had never like heard nobody do that. Like, so it's like, yeah, we're gonna continue doing these nice things for women and all that. And my boy told me, it's like, because I was on soft shit, like, you buying her flowers, don't buy no bitches flowers. Excuse my language, ladies, but like this is what my boy is like, don't buy no bitches flowers, nigga. You get in there, dig deep, and get out. Like, like I'm like, that's just not me. Like, I'm not gonna fun. I don't roll that way. Like, so like I do the nice things. Like, have I always been good at this shit? No, I haven't. Like we working on that. But like at that particular moment, like she was like, I love you. And then I've had another girl tell me before also, like, you're just too nice of a dude. Like, I need this type of dude. Like, oh, I'm not black enough. I'm like, what do you mean? Like she was like, well, like, I'm like, what kind of niggas have you dated? Like, she was like, oh, like, I got niggas like this. I'm like, well, I work for the government. Like, I'm sorry,
Right.
I'm not no nigga out here
Like, sorry.
on the streets and shit. Like, I'm out here, I work for the government, like beaches. Yeah. Like she said, yeah. But I'm like, like, that's why I was like, I got a lot of black girls don't like fuck with me because they're like, oh, you not a nigga. I'm like,
they want a nigga. That's literally what it is. They want a nigga.
Like, damn, like I'm dark as this goddamn shirt.
He looked at his arm. He said, "Damn,
I'm dark as this black shirt. Like, how am I not a nigga? Like
I
this
woke
is
up.
crazy."
I could have been swore. I was.
Hey, calling you out.
So, I didn't freak out because I kept cool. But I was still getting them cheeks.
Yeah. At that point, we in too deep. We.
Yeah. I was still getting them cheeks regardless. Like, we talked a little bit after. It wasn't like okay, I got the cheeks and I didn't talk to her no more. Like, we still talked for probably about another month, but like shit just kind of like was just like getting too deep, way fast for me. Like I was like, like I love you was already crazy, but then like shit just got deeper, and I was just like, what did I sign up for, Terry? We had to reevaluate things. And it's like, it got to a point, she was like, you can't say, like, I love you back. And I was like, that's soon as fuck. Like,
Geneva comments killing
me. But did you feel like,
sorry, G.
Did you feel like it wasn't genuine from her?
I can't say I didn't feel it was genuine. Cause I mean, like I said, that's why I asked her, like love, or
it just wasn't like some lust, but like she ain't never had those type of emotions before.
Yeah,
right?
She ain't never had no guy treat her that way, and it's like I felt like those were simple little things that we are naturally taught to do.
Right.
Like I'm not saying every guy brings flowers to a girl and all that. Like like I haven't brought flowers to every girl I've dated. Like, but in that particular moment, I was really trying to impress this girl. Like, so I wanted to, do something different, and all that. So I did those little things because, again, like we were saying, I was going into it thinking differently. I wasn't going in like I'm trying to clap cheeks. Like, of course, I want to clap cheeks and all that, but like that wasn't my agenda going into the whole thing and all that. So it's like, let's be a different man.
I respect you for that.
Yeah, like I didn't expect from doing these little things to be like, I love you.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, I for sure. I think I don't want to say like nice guys finish last, but like
they definitely do though.
I think it's like yes men finish last. Like, because I honestly, my whole life I've always been taught to be very respectful. I open doors no matter what. I pay for dinners, no matter what we do. I'm very, people who know me, I'm just very nice in general. I'm cool. I'm a laid back dude. I'm not a yes man though. So and I got plenty of play as in my younger years, but I guess it just depends how you go. I would say early 20s, early mid 20s. I was wild.
Early 20s is crazy talk right now.
I was wilding out, but no, I think it just depends on the level of niceness. I guess, like I said, I feel like yes men finish last in a sense. Like you just want to do everything and anything. But yeah, I think it just depends.
The nice man.
Do you feel like there's a line between being chivalrous and being a simp?
Is there a line?
Crazy.
Like what's the line? Like what's too far as a nice guy that you have now crossed over into?
I'm gonna be honest. What Terry just said. I ain't bringing flowers on the first date. I'm not bringing flowers. I'm not taking you to the melting pot. I ain't cheap now. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know you. I'm still getting to know you. And if it takes that for me to impress you, I don't think that you're my type of chick. To be honest with you, you're not gonna be the one I go for. Like I said, unless I'm just trying to hit. But I get flowers for you when we exclusive. Honestly, we both deem we are exclusive to each other type thing. I'll
like
randomly bring flowers.
Your fiance.
Literally my fiance. When we got together, this how what I mean. Like, it got to a point. Maybe I'm simping for this. We were talking for about, I want to say maybe 3 to 6 months, between that range. But we was very, very serious. Like, we were seeing each other on an everyday basis. Like, she would either stay at my crib or I was there at her crib. She was working 2 jobs and had 2 dogs she had to take care of. So she was always in and out of the house. Barely had time to be there. I'm right down the road. I'm 5 minutes down the street. I would go over there for her, take care of the dogs, clean up the house, make sure everything's straight for her when she got home so she didn't have to worry about shit. But like I said, at that point, we was very exclusive. We made it clear we want each other. We ain't fucking with nobody else. And that's really what's simping is like, I don't know, man. Like, you can tell she ain't feeling you. You still pushing it. You going out of your way. Like, I don't know, man.
But I think that, and me and my girlfriend have had this conversation. There's a difference between how we've been raised to court and date that now is being seen as love bombing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you apply, they call it applying pressure, right? When I'm gonna text, good morning, how you doing? I hope you have a great day today.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how's your lunch going? But hey, how was your work day? What was the highlight of your day? Okay, when can I see you again? Like, now it's called love bombing. Before it was called putting in effort.
Right.
But when you put in the effort to the wrong person, is love bombing, right? It's just like if you,
and it's got to be reciprocated too. I feel like I can't be sitting constantly.
Like put that effort in though.
Right. I can't be the only one texting you, good morning, how was your day? When can I see you? Like, no, it's gotta be reciprocated for me to pick up on that vibe before I even go that far.
Rhea said,
if I'm texting you,
didn't have to have a backbone. I feel like it would be easy to walk all over a yes man.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like,
yeah,
that's my thing. It's like, yes man, dog. Like, I think that's where I'd like draw the line. Like, you can't be just want to do anything and everything, and she not reciprocating that behavior, and you doing it just because you want it this bad. You want it so much. You know what I mean?
That's that happy wife, happy life shit people be talking about. Like I'm not gonna answer everything to you just to like, so you can be happy. Like, wait a minute, nigga, I want to be happy too. Shit. Like,
exactly. You got to go both ways. In my book.
Yeah, like you want me to be a mute over here and shit. Like, hold on. Like,
never that. That causes depression, my guy.
Yeah, like that's why that nigga's sitting in the living room drinking that whiskey right now because he's stressed as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot that goes into that, and I think that as men, when it comes to how dating has evolved, especially over the last like 10 years with, the advent of dating apps and things like that. Like I can remember when I first got on dating apps to when I eventually got off dating apps, right? I could when you're getting off the app and you still see profiles and it says, I don't do coffee, right? That's because women got to the point where they were tired of men saying, oh, well, let me take you out so we can go get some coffee.
No.
A little bit more about you. They're like, nah, I need a dinner.
Them niggas is bougie now. Like, you got niggas out here spending all their bread just to clap cheeks. That's crazy talk. niggas is going to Steak 44 just to get some butt. Nigga, like, come on. Like,
that's what I said, man.
Like,
I'll take you. Let's go grab some drinks. Maybe we get a little coffee. We'll vibe it out from there. I'm not taking you to no expensive restaurant. We're just going to know each other.
Yeah. Like,
so you're saying there's a progression to that.
Yes, that has to be earned in my book. We progress to that. I'm not finna off rip because you can leave me next week and I'll be mad as fucking myself. I'll be so fucking mad at myself if I spent that money on you and you just ghosted me because I'm a nice guy. I'll be heated.
Yeah, I remember. I remember one time I did the calculations of really what it costs to date, right? And let's say you go on one date a week and you spend $100, right? So that's 100 times 52. That's $5,200, and that's just for a year. Let's say you've been dating for the last 10 years and haven't found your person as a guy, right? That's 52 G's.
And I still feel like that's not accurate either. I feel like
because some you spend more, some you spend less.
Yeah, you spend a little $100, little tip.
I hear you, Bria. I'm taking notes. I got my phone in my hand.
She said, "Not the second date."
That's a crazy number to think about. That's crazy.
That's $52,000 you spent over the last 10 years dating, not finding your person. But there's probably a reason why. You haven't fixed how you date,
right?
As opposed to continuing to just do the same thing over and over and over. So,
right.
That's a whole nother bucket we can get into on another show. But I think that when you're dating, there's a difference between dating and being exclusive. And when you get to the point where you want to be exclusive with someone, then obviously there's a progression to that. When you're just dating people and you're going out and you're just feeling them out, there's obviously a progression to that too. And I think one of the things that Samantha Lee didn't touch on in her post was that she didn't say, if you're dating 5-10 different guys, or if you're a guy dating 5-10 different women, then clearly the avocation is not to sleep with all of these people.
How you know that?
It's gonna be a busy 2 weeks, but
it's gonna be a busy, expensive 2 weeks, according to like how you run your operation.
It's gonna be expensive 2 weeks, but at the same time, once you meet somebody and you connect with that person, you will want to continue to keep seeing that person, and you're going to eventually cut away those other options anyway. So she didn't really touch on saying like, well, once you do sleep with one person, you may not want to even sleep with the other 4. You may not even want to continue to talk to the other 4 people, right?
Right.
Yeah. You connect with that person, you're like, he is it for me. I'm going to see him tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And she didn't really touch on that. So do you feel like there's a point in time where if you're dating people,
Yeah, Joshua.
Time plus money.
Yeah, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like there's a point in time where if you're dating multiple people and you physically or intimately connect with one person, that you would immediately cut off the others, or would you continue to see the other people until that person really distinguished themselves from the others?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Go ahead, Terry. You got it.
So, listen, I've been putting too much of myself out here, bro, on this podcast.
That's what it's for. That's what it's for.
Hold on, I'm trying to stretch and think about my answers and shit. All right, so look, whatever, it is what it is. So, I've done the whole talking to multiples all at once and all that, and the shit is draining. First off, because you try to you're trying to keep. I try what I've tried doing at least in past times. I'm not doing that currently now. I'm not doing that, but in past times I have. I try to keep conversations all the same between all of them. So like I'm like, okay, I'm not losing like what's going on and all that. But what I'm saying is like trying to talk to 5 people at one time is crazy because it gets expensive for one. Like, and like in your mind, like we were saying earlier, you want to, like, I'm sorry to say, I want to hit all of them. Like, are you going to hit all of them? I mean, you probably got a chance. If you got the number and you already in there, you got a chance to hit all 5. Right. Go through it, according to how your operation works. But when I have locked in with like one of them, like it's, you start to like fade out on the rest of them. Like the conversations change with all of them. Like some people or some women are a little more actively talking to you than the other one is. If you start giving me short answers, then I start just like, I'm done responding to you. Let's focus on, we went from 5 to 4 and then we just eliminating, and out of the 5, not all 5 are going to get a genuine date from you. Like you might get, 2 of the 5 might get a date. The other 3, might have been just cheeks. Like, sorry, not sorry. Like, it's court again. Like I was saying, how you're going into that situation. What are you looking for from that particular situation? If you're trying to date all 5 girls, you're gonna be broke. Spend dropping cash on just unless you got it like that. But I'm not trying to date 5 girls and go on dates with all these girls throughout the week. It's just you're just throwing away money. Like, so I gotta eliminate some of them. And I might fill one of them and then hey, we might go in there and tap in, and I'm like, you know what, I want to put all my time into this one now because I feel it even more now where we at. So like I'm a boot the other 4. Like how I'm gonna do that, I don't know. Like it's according to the situation, like I gradually just stop talking to them. I'm like, hey, I've had times I was like, hey, I'm talking to somebody. I want to see how this goes, or I apologize respectfully and all that. But like, this is what I'm on right now. Yeah, like let me get to this shit.
So it's interesting you say that, and I'm gonna pose this first to Chevy. Chevy, do you have that conversation where you say, hey, I just want to let you know I connected with somebody else, I'm gonna move in that direction, or do you just
Chevy?
And look.
Why do you think I got posted, Chevy?
It's immature. Don't get me wrong, it's immature. But I look at it like, I mean, yeah, we none of us have distinguished we're exclusive, right? Like, honestly, they probably filling it out just like I am. They probably got a list of guys too that they filling it out with, and then. I don't know, like when I found that one person I naturally just started progressing with, it slowly happened. Like you said, you start having conversations with one person that you don't have with the others. Like I said, we don't owe each other nothing. Like just because me and these other people, I ghost them. I do, honestly, I ghost them. It's fucked up.
And I have too. Yeah.
It's like I don't owe y'all an explanation. We kind of both knew what it was. We're filling it out, Now, obviously, we got deep enough to where we've been seeing each other, casually having sex and going on dates, and we established no exclusivity. And I got this other thing over here. I'm feeling more. Then yeah, I'm gonna let it be known. Like, hey, like I kind of met somebody type thing. But other than that, I don't need to explain myself.
You don't need the closure. You don't feel like you need the closure.
Nah, I don't need to. We don't owe each other that, and I don't expect you don't owe me that. Like, and honestly, I picked up on it too. Like when there were females I would be talking to, if they randomly disappeared on me, they got a man. Like that's usually what happened. They got another dude already, and I'm not salty about it. It's like, no, I get it. Like I was just a little fling. So.
I wasn't saying like I'm out here apologizing to all five.
He's like, I sincerely.
He said, copy paste.
Yeah, like I'm not out here apologizing to all five because like on the other podcast, I don't know you heard Chevy. I got posted on the freaking Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, I heard.
So me getting posted on the app. The reason why I got posted because I ghosted the girl. Like. I stopped talking to her, and next thing I know is I need the full dirt on Terry Riley,
which is whack, by the way. That's pretty as fuck of her.
Like all it was is like I didn't hear, like I said, I didn't hear from Shorty for a whole week, no conversations. So of course I'm not going to show up to date. Could I have been the responsible part of myself? Like, hey, like, are we still going to go on a date today? Like. Yes, the nice guy type way, but
yeah, but if she was interested, she would have been reaching.
But if she was really truly interested, she would have been talking to me during the week.
Exactly.
It's not just my job to keep the communication; it's both sides. And if I feel the shit is lacking, especially when I was the last one to text you, like it's crazy. I'm not gonna message you back. I'm waiting for your response. Like I'm not. And if I don't hear no response, hey. Well, then there's 4 more that was waiting for me too. Let me tell you what they're gonna do. Like somebody's gonna give you that time and give you that respect if they really want to go on a date with you. But I figured like she was like me. She had a roster set up and like she was running through her niggas and found a better conversation.
Exactly. No, I agree with that 100%.
I'm not gonna apologize to all of them. When I was talking to multiple girls before, I have apologized to a couple before just because like. Like I said, I'm not a terrible guy. I am nice, but so those 2 that I apologize to, I respected, to an extent. So I was able to, apologize to it, and it was no hard feelings. I didn't get posted from them or nothing. Like, it is what it is, and all that. But
man, even it get posted, I feel like that's some petty.
The post shit is petty, nigga. It's petty.
Like if I don't hear from you for a week. I'm gonna assume, all right, you ain't fucking with me. Like it's simple as that. I'm not gonna take the time, go on Facebook, write this down. Does anyone know this woman? Like you're not fucking whack as hell. Whack as hell for that.
Yeah,
that's some loser shit in my opinion.
But like somebody was saying like if y'all not it was Bria, sorry. She was saying if y'all not exclusive, then you don't owe anybody anything. Pretty much is your own business, and I do agree with that. But like the way Bria is thinking that way, but other women are like super petty and want to say something.
Lola said rosters are hella corny and nasty. If you're sexually active with people on it, you date until you're certain you like and want to date exclusively. Said dating is natural. Dating is natural, but people should keep sex out of it.
I mean, that's a personal preference. I'm not gonna
for sure.
What you're saying, Lola, like I respect that 100%. Like that's your preference and all that. Everybody got a preference, on how they, like I said, how you run your operation. But that's just how you work. I mean, not everybody.
Do you, Lola? Do you, girl?
Because there's nothing about Samantha's post. And when I saw that post, it randomly just popped up on my Instagram feed. I was just like, when you see the captions, I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I watched the video, and I didn't know who she was. So of course I Googled, and I was like, oh, that's Tyrese's ex. So there's nothing about her that tells me that Tyrese did not clap on by day probably 2, maybe 3, most likely on day 1, right? So it's like I don't know how much stock we want to put into what she's saying. Because I just feel like we don't, and granted, we don't know her personal life. We don't know the relationship we know the fallout of the relationship between her and Tyrese. We see how it ended.
Yeah.
But you know, I like Chevy said, it's a personal preference. You know, I think there are people who say I don't want to attach myself to someone that quickly. Just because it's better for me. I have uh close personal friends. I have relatives who have said that. And I get it. You know, I get it. So
To answer Jaybird's, hell no, I wouldn't post that I got scammed. I don't want nobody to know I got scammed. What the fuck I look like? Excuse me. Like, heck no. Who's gonna post about it? Like,
Felix says sex is natural.
You opening the door to others to scam you. Then they're like, oh, we got a sucker here.
Lola said, I've done the casual sex thing in the past and it gets messy and leads to games. This ain't 31 flavors. Baskin Robbins shout out. My last name ain't Robbins.
I respect.
You said no freebies, no samples, no gimmies.
No freebies.
Felix said, sex is natural and dating should be kept out of it. He flipped it around.
Bro, it's hilarious, dog.
Jay says, nah, to call that fool out. Like lying you went to war and you're not a Marine.
She said, no samples over here.
No samples over here.
I'm fucking with you, but no samples is crazy. Hey, hold on, Lola, real quick question. So I know you were saying no samples, but going back to how many dates can a guy go on with you before you let him tap in? Let's see if I just want to hear, just humor me real quick. If you say more than 5, that is shit.
She said, I know what I'm working with.
I mean, I feel you. I'm shit, Terry, chill. But but yeah, how many dates? So let's just hear. I gotta hear that, because if you're not giving samples out, like when do you start sampling?
Is it just like a vibe thing, or like...
So she's going to organic route. She's going to
bob it out.
Throwing it.
Okay. All right. It's okay. You know, like, I mean, I don't know. I can't hate on how you run your operation. That's what I'm gonna say. How you run your operation, if it's working for you, you know, it's 1,000% respect. You know, all that, like, you know, that's what's best for you. That's what's best for you. But you're right, though. People are out here playing games 100%. Like, you know, that's the shit happens.
I know I was playing it. It's just the way you got to play.
He said, "Put the box on you." Damn.
All right, so we gonna switch gears. Switch
that.
Wait, I gotta hit. So my girl Pearl, she said, I personally wouldn't post about it. I think the moment you bring in the public, you leave yourself vulnerable to criticism. I take the L in private.
Respect, Pearl. Respect.
Like, Pearl, you a real one.
Geneva said, I don't know how you men have the energy to be dealing with 5 women at the same time. None of you are in healthcare, are you? I literally just got physically tired from the women's gymnastics juggling.
You got a point, man. Honestly, back when I was back at McKesson, man, like I said, I was in my little kind of a hoe phase, but it was exhausting as hell talking to several different women at the same time and having to actually meet up with them. I bailed on them a lot too because I was so fucking exhausted.
100%. The shit is it was draining for me. Am I actively doing that now? 100% no. You know, I talk to maybe 2 people right now currently, and I'm, you know, I'm in a filling out stage right now. That is it. Like, I ain't slept with neither one of them. Like, I've been on.
How many dates you been on?
Right.
Okay. So okay. I went on a lunch date with one, and then I went on another date with her. Like, lunch was just like a, you know, quick little meet up chat. We, you know, had a coffee and all that. I think somebody was talking about coffee in there. We did the coffee thing during lunch, and then the other girl, and then I took her. Then we went out to eat, like 2 days later. she's cool and all that. We still talk. And the other girl, I haven't been on a date with her yet. We still in that, again, talking stage and all that. But I'm still, like I said, I'm not trying to go into no situations thinking about cheeks right now. I'm kind of,
Right.
I'm not trying to go back down those paths any longer. It ain't getting me nowhere. I'm 36 now, and I got like just clapping cheeks. I'm like, it just caused more problems. It just caused more problems. You barely just turned 30, so but I'm chilling.
Perfect.
My morals gotta
like
be
I said, we're gonna switch.
Yeah.
We're gonna switch gears because there was another topic that came up this week that I thought was also interesting, and I posted it on my story earlier, but I came back around on it, and it says research. And now this was a study that was done in Orlando, Florida. It says research shows that more than half of women have a backup boyfriend, which was an ex or old friend, and that number actually increased to 70% in 2024. The divorce rate is currently 56%.
I can agree with that. Like, and I wouldn't even call it a boyfriend, but I guarantee you there's a friend, an ex, someone who's not even staying in the back of your mind. But if you were to lose your dude today, like he's kind of, if you want some, you in the need for, hey, he's a DM away. Like I think that's 100% true, and it's not just for women too. I think it's for men too. Like maybe we'll reach out to someone we used to speak with, or maybe an ex here and there. But I think it's definitely true. I believe that 100%.
But
I just don't know. I don't know about backup boyfriend. Like you got some dude you just like kind of waiting to kind of date once you lose your dude or even fuck. Like I think it's definitely a backup dude though.
And I think one of the big differences between men and women is that men know who those girls are from their past. Women say they don't know who those guys are, or they say they don't. They really do, but they say they don't. But women will always say, I didn't know that he liked me.
That's cap.
I didn't know that he felt that way.
Cap, nigga. Check. I'm calling a check right now, man. Where my whistle at?
And like I said in the comments, bro, I don't care what nobody fucking say. They can all sit in the comments and say, "Oh, that's just trashy." No, we don't. Ain't nobody. They do not want to admit that shit. They do not want to admit that. I think they all got one. Respectfully.
Damn, Jay Bird. Okay, I hear you.
But I also think that when we're talking about those type of relationships, right? It's typically girls that like that a guy will know, right? It'll be a girl that he's just known for a long time. They may not have even ever crossed that line. They just hang out. She might come out if it's like 10 dudes going out. Her and a couple of her friends go out. Blah blah blah. Right.
Right.
But on the other side, that dude has like put in boyfriend type work. Right. He come pick her up. He pay for stuff. He's like, yeah, we're just friends, but I'm gonna pay for you to do everything that we go do.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure you get back home, but I'm gonna sleep on the couch to make sure you're safe. I'm gonna text you in the morning, right? Like he doing boyfriend type stuff, but he a friend. Girls don't do that. There aren't girls who do girlfriend stuff for their guy friends, but dudes would do boyfriend stuff for their female friends,
right?
Because he planted that seed in case the dude you with mess up,
right?
Or in case one morning you wake up and all of a sudden I'm cute to you now.
Yeah, right. You in the friend zone, still doing all that stuff. And she telling all the homegirls that y'all like, yeah, nigga.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. It ain't my proudest moment, man, but I've been in plenty of situations where after or when their dudes are having problems, or when they break up, Chevy's right here type shit. So I'm just saying, I ain't proud of it, but hey, I've seen it, man.
And I think that's why dudes. I think that's why we feel the way we feel about it, because we have been that guy.
Yeah, it's like I've seen that when hey big head,
Yeah.
your nigga tripping. What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
What you doing this weekend? You want to go out?
Literally, like I haven't seen you in forever. What's new? What's
have
this?
A drink and catch up. Yeah, what that nigga did now. Like, but on some real shit, I had that just happen to me recently. Friend's been kind of going through some shit with her nigga and all that, right? So she was like, I'm at the gym, and she hit me and asked me if she was like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just at the gym. She was like, can you got any plans this evening? I'm like, no, I'm just chilling. She was like, you want to come by for dinner? And I was like, you got, in my head, I'm like,
cheeks wrong.
Yeah, like I'm like, you got a whole nigga in my head. That's what I'm thinking. She was like, we're having problems. I want to kind of talk to you about it. I'm like, whatever. Well, you get over there, and I was over there. Like, shit, I'm not even going to go this far with it. I'm just going to brief this one. She pretty much just needed some advice, and she got friendly advice. I'm just gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it before I continue that whole. I've been there. I've always liked this girl and all that, and I've been in that friend zone for so long, and it's like you want to pull me.
You've been the shoulder to cry out.
Yeah, and I make you feel like like you ain't shit, nigga. Like the ugly nigga, like I ain't the cutest nigga, but I ain't the ugliest. God damn, but like some people just, they buy pushes you more to that friendship part. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, I'm not mad at her for it, but I always wanted to see about it.
Right.
Not see about
it. Do you think that there's
but yeah.
Do you think that there is a part of her that always wanted to see about it too, but maybe because of y'all situations, it just never lined up?
Yep.
I think the chase maybe it'd be there a little bit, like the chase of. I don't know. I always liked the girl. Like I've known her for a long time. The side niggas do get the best version of your girl. Yeah,
that's what Cat Williams said.
Bro is killing me, dog.
That's what Cat Williams said.
Man.
I can't really answer that. I just I known Shorty for probably 15, 20 years, and I've always been that friend. But the older me now, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not thinking about trying to be with her. But when I was younger, it was year after year, I was I seen you run through niggas. And it was run through me, run through me,
run through me,
run through me. But I never got that opportunity to not saying run through me fuck with me in that kind of way, but see about dating me wise is what I'm saying with it. But yeah, I mean, I feel for the most part, all women got a backup plan. Based on I'm not going on my past stuff anymore, but yeah, all women got a backup plan.
Sometimes I don't even think it's an intentional backup plan either. It's just they fall back on somebody maybe they were somewhat familiar with from the past, and they want to test the waters. Let's see what's up.
Felix, I'm trying to I've been getting some heat lately, Felix. So hey, Felix, after the last episode, bro, I got some heat that got posted because I brought up too much information and I got some heat from it. So I'm trying to be the mature guy here and not, say too much to get myself in any deeper. I'm trying to respect that person, so
Felix, I know you've been posted. We don't even need the confirmation anymore.
Hey, Felix is crazy. No, Felix ain't been posted, Bria. He's a good guy, for real. he light skinned, so he a good guy.
But I do feel like as a guy, like I said before, because we have been that person that gets that late night text, that gets that weekend text message, that gets that, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while, and we know what it's about. We know 100% what it's about. And men, I think women underestimate how patient men are. So women don't think that, oh, he's he liked me 5 years ago, but he not thinking about that now. No, he's still thinking about that. He's just patient. He know you're doing you.
Tactical.
And he probably don't even want to date you. He probably just want to hit.
At that point, 5 years later, is like nigga just wants some cheeks, probably.
Yeah, like he just want. He always wanted to see what it was like, and he wanted
it. Like, and I'm cool with it. Like, I'm not saying that's my mindset behind it, but like at some point, it's just like, okay, I'm past all of this. Now, I just want to see what it's like.
Like that's usually what it is too.
Yeah, I know Lola might say something about us being filthy, but let's just.
So let me ask y'all this question. So then, what level of comfort would you have with your significant other having a really close guy friend?
I'm a kind of brush up.
Chevy made the stank face.
So go ahead, Terry. This is why I said I gotta be brief. I'm gonna talk about it, but like, because I've had situation with this, so I'm comfortable with it long as I know respectfully is. I feel like as a dude, being a girl's friend, there's some part of you that may want to hit that. Like you want to be involved with that person, and you just friend zone. So it's like being a guy, knowing that she got a guy best friend. It's like, come on now. If you opened your legs right there and told him to come hit, you telling me he's not going to hit because y'all friends? Like, that's not going to happen. That nigga's going to dive deep in that shit. Like, so I just, my past situation had her best
Shout
friend.
out to Trey Songz.
She didn't tell me that her best friend didn't want her, but she says that he didn't want her. But, again, I'm not going to address it anymore because I said I wouldn't. But lie detector determined that was a lie.
Chevy, what about you?
Yeah,
you recovered from the snake face.
Listen, because even my fiance, she got a close. I wouldn't even say close. Like, she has like guy friends, but they're homosexual men. Like, they're full blown homosexual men, which I don't care. If she has a dude,
you said Jay-Bird.
Are you sure they're homosexual?
Absolutely positive. They brother, they wanted me at one point. Weird as shit.
Her friend? What are we talking about? I missed
her homosexual friends.
I was reading the comments, and I caught my ear. I was like, huh?
She has guy friends, and I don't even know if I call them friends. I call them acquaintances because she doesn't talk to them on a regular. But if you have a straight male dude who you talk to on a regular basis, whether it be Snapchat, FaceTime, text, I think that's weird. And my girl ain't got none of that. So I don't have a girlfriend who I'm regularly texting or checking up on her. I got acquaintances, but
how would she feel if you had a best friend that's a girl? Would she feel like it's the same way too?
Honestly, yeah, I think she wouldn't really trip. My girl chill as hell about shit. Okay. Like, I'm very transparent with her about stuff.
Yeah.
Look through my phone, check this. And if a straight female friend of mine is texting me all the time or calling me all the time, yeah, I would see her easily like raising her eyebrow, like, what is this about? Like, I get y'all are cool, but even then, like, I have some female friends who are friends now. One of my close female friends, she's lesbian. She's damn near engaged to her girlfriend. So, and we've hung out together like couples, like double dates type things, and we all would like, it's very open, like nothing like that at all. So no, I think we just stay in touch about it. I'm very transparent with her about it. I don't have a female friend. Like I said, this friend word, I guess this is throwing me off. I don't know if I call it acquaintance or what. It's like, because I feel like my friends.
What's your
my friends?
It's up to you.
My friends are people I talk to on a regular. Share memes with, share videos with.
So she's an acquaintance then.
Yeah, these are acquaintances. Yeah. These are like, it ain't people texting me all the time, blowing my phone up and shit. Then that's totally understandable why she can trip. But no, I don't have any.
Felix in the comments working right now.
Felix said we can be friends.
That's my nigga right there.
Yeah.
with you, Felix.
Felix, I think he's Dominican or something. He Venezuelan or something. They don't. There's no line for that. They're a very affectionate culture of people. Everybody get kisses. Everybody get hugs.
Mhm.
You said things. I think you have enough friends.
Do you think guys and girls can be friends though?
No,
to be 100% honest with you, it kind of goes back to what you said, like friends, like the term friends, right?
Mhm.
Like if my car breaks down, am I gonna call Terry or I'm gonna call Bria?
Right.
I'm gonna call Terry because he's gonna help me jack the car up. He's gonna help me change the tire. He's gonna help me, he gonna get under there with me, and we're gonna figure out what's going on. Not to say that Bria can't, but me and Terry are close, like that. Where if I'm in an emergency, that's how I gauge who my friends are, right?
Right.
If I'm in an emergency, I'm a. I'm pretty sure that was like in the military or something. We're gonna do a military episode.
She said the fuck.
But I feel like if I'm in an emergency situation, who am I call?
Right.
As a guy, I'm probably gonna call another guy, right? But I think that when men and women are friends, if we're gonna use the term friends, it's people that you met that it may not have worked out romantically
That's
with, but you kind of keep them on the back
y'all
burner.
talking.
Like,
My dog David, man. They trying to comfort me in the chats. I didn't change many tires. Fuck y'all. I love you.
So put it this way then. So say like
I have changed tires. Hell no. Plenty. I've been on the side of the road many times in this Arizona heat. So you gotta know how to change that shit. Be out there hot. Like No, go ahead.
So you're good. You put it this way then. Like put it on strictly like on some terms of both are single. They both talk to each other regularly. Are they truly just friends? Like
they can be. I don't.
That's where my head is too.
Two people are single and they just talk to each other and they laugh and they send each other memes and that's it, then I think they can. If they're actually hanging out, going to do stuff, I don't think you can.
Okay.
I don't think you can.
If
y'all on the weekends, if y'all going to dinner, if y'all going to, hey, you want to go see this movie? Yeah, I'll go with you. Y'all going to see movies.
That's crazy.
That's different. That's different.
Time out. Wait, we got to talk about this.
No, I agree. It's like whether she say she feeling you or whether he say he feeling you. I feel like after some time something's gonna cave.
Yeah, if you spending that much time together and that much like, I have one of my sister that she's not my real sister. She's like a best friend that I call a sister and all that. I don't talk to her every day. I've never tried anything with her, never would try anything with her. We ain't going to the movies, just me and her and stuff like that. We'll drink, I'll go over there to her house with her and her dude. I text me and him, cool. We go.
Wait, she got a dude? She got a dude?
Yeah.
I was about to get messy. Let me stop.
No. I go over, I can text him like, hey, you trying to go drink? Like me and him are legit cool. Like he already knows like where I stand at. Like, so it's like, y'all can be friends. It's just, how the dynamics is set up of it. I feel like it just depends on the situation. Until I trust, until I got a reason not to trust.
So let me dive into this one. Bria said there are men that I served with and deployed with, and a couple of those guys will be my homies for life.
Yeah, that's respect. Cool. That's a different look.
But the question is, would you ever date them?
And would they try to date you if they could?
If you threw it at them.
If you called them right now and said, hey, I had a long day. It's hump day. I had a long day. It's been crazy at work. You want to come over and have a couple of drinks? Do you think they would come? Is the question.
Yeah, them niggas is coming. Sure. Respectfully, yeah, I'm just bullshitting, but I feel like as a guy they would. But
yeah,
I see, so I'm just saying.
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful either, but yeah.
Jay Bird said cheeks.
She said cheeks.
Cheeks, Jay Bird. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And I feel like that. I feel like that is the litmus test, right? Is if you want to see what the relationship is like with that person, test them.
Call them, test it.
Test them. Call them and say, "Hey, I'm having a rough day. I know it's 11:30. What you doing? You want to come over and have a couple drinks?" If he say, "Yeah, I'm already
at the door."
Don't even say that. Don't even set her up even. Because it's going to affect her friendship with them. If they cross that line and she don't want that, like, now she in her head going to be thinking, like, okay, now I know where he's ready to cross that motherfucking line now to get into these cheeks.
Felix say, sis, but it's not a sis.
Is that really messing her head up? Is like, do you want to go the next 20 years thinking this person really your friend, and in actuality, they waiting on the green light?
Friends with their wives, girl, too. Okay, I mean, that's how. Is that? Do you know this like for a fact, or is this how you feel? Like they look at you like a sister. Like I know. Like I said, respect to you and where you've been in your life with all of them and all of that. But like, yeah, they'll ride and die for you and all of that. But like, do they truly look at you as a sister, or is that where they place themselves?
I wish I could put them in the head of like if they were single, because I really do feel like the answer would be different. But hey, I don't know your friends, so I don't want to be disrespectful.
Felix, I'm definitely trying to filter.
She said, "Hang on 20 years," and that's what I'm telling you, Bria. Like dudes are patient.
Yeah,
dudes are patient. Dudes will sleep on your couch after every night out and just be okay. I'll see you in the morning, and we'll go home for years. And as soon as you say, "Hey, I woke up this morning and I think you're the guy for me," you'll be like, "Oh, thank goodness! I've been waiting on this day forever." I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen to guy friends of mine who were in that situation.
Bro, Felix funny as fuck.
He is. That nigga is hilarious, bro. They definitely. I mean, we don't know her friends. At the end of the day, we only speaking on how we would think as a guy and all that. Like you said, unless they gay, like somebody said, unless they gay, they sliding in that motherfucker, like they clapping cheeks, like, and that's just, I mean, I don't know, unless they just not attracted to you, I guess. Then yeah, maybe but
we could hit that for another podcast.
Yeah,
we can't hit that for another podcast. And what will be great on that podcast is because it's in the evening, we can actually test that theory. We can have somebody call one of their guy friends.
Yeah.
Put him on the speakerphone, and we're going to see what he say.
Yeah.
Man, I would love that.
Yeah, I like that. We got to get that motherfucker going there. Yeah. Nigga is clapping. He definitely, somebody, one of them friends out of 4 of them, one of them is tapping in.
At least one. At least
one of the four will be ready to risk it all to take you from sis to miss. I'm just fucking with you, Brad. Don't kill me. You would come earlier with the tires shit. I had to get my get back.
if they in relationships and shit though, I guess,
yeah. That's
they probably won't budge.
Right. But prior to those relationships, I think one of the 4 or 5 we were talking about would have at least risked it all.
Shit, I'm going to say 3.
3, yeah. 3 out of 4?
3 out of. Oh, you thought you said 5. Shit,
3 out of 5. Then what? Yeah.
I think so. And not even saying just today would hit. Like,
yeah.
I really do.
That nigga gonna be right there crying with you and rubbing your back, and then it's gonna go slide right down into your booty. Hey, I can't fuck with you, Felix. Let me get out of here, bro.
Fuck you.
He got me over here ready to say some shit. I gotta get off here.
And on that note, well, we gonna wrap it up here. We had a great conversation this evening. Everybody, please do not forget to like, subscribe, hit the alert button. We're trying to get the follows up.
Yeah, man.
Gary Riley with us again.
Yes, sir.
Evening. We also had Chevy Jackson with us again.
Yeah, appreciate
Thanks
you
for taking the time out. We're gonna be back next Wednesday. We're gonna be on it again. Same time, same place. We're gonna see everybody then.
All right, y'all. Be safe. I'll see y'all later.
Be easy.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, David.
All right, peace.
All right,
right,
David,
peace.
peace, brother.
All right.